We're back. I think that's a movie, right? We're back with the dinosaurs.
Sure.
Yeah, I think
Sure it is.
I think that's a movie.
Sure it
But
is.
anyway, we're back. My fault. I drifted off a little bit.
Got you.
We're back with another round.
Another round.
This is the Jello Pudding Pops bracket.
Based off Bill Cosby. Cosby Show was number one seed. And so
Number one
that's what's
seed
in the
holding
title.
place.
Gosh, yeah.
You feel me?
Cosby Show.
You know the vibes.
That's,
know.
That's,
Wait till we debate that next week. Stay tuned, y'all.
might have to be
But,
canceled. This is
Yeah.
we have the Bernie Mac 4 seed going up 5 seed Smart Guy.
Damn.
Who picked
Yeah.
Smart Guy to begin with? Whose idea was to put Smart Guy in the bracket?
One, I want to say that we all had autonomy to pick and add on shows, and no one ever said anything about the Smart Guy. I took out Mr. Cooper. No one wants to take out Smart Guy, so I'm not going to hear that kind of slander.
It is what
I
it
never
is.
watched an episode of Smart Guy. I don't even know what that show is. What
You're
it's
wilding
about.
if you haven't
I
seen
know.
like a couple episodes
No.
of Smart
You
Guy.
had to,
I'm
like,
dead ass. I'm dead
By
ass.
mistake, you had to watch Smart Guy.
Nah.
Like
I'm
it
not
usually
going for
comes
that.
on after
I'm not
After
going for
what?
that.
Sister, right?
Yeah. I'm
That's
going
like
for
that's
that.
like watching MASH after Malcolm in the Middle. Like no, like what
You
came
didn't
on.
watch MASH?
Yeah.
Are you
You have to
serious?
Y'all
watch
watched
these things by
MASH?
accident. Yeah. It was
Oh my
on.
What is wrong with
Gosh,
y'all?
What's wrong with you?
I would turn the TV off and literally put on a damn Food Network before I watch MASH. Are you
Hey,
joking?
you still can't cook. That's the sad part. You putting on the shows for no reason.
I can
remember,
gourmet
like,
the shit out of some
The
noodles
MASH
though.
like theme song.
Fact, yeah.
Okay.
As soon as I heard it,
It's a classic
as
TV
soon as
show.
yeah, to y'all.
Yeah.
God.
So
the hell? Some damn MASH. I'm pissed off.
So we got the 4-5 matchup. Bernie Mac number 4, Smart Guy number 5. Let's get into star power immediately. Obviously, Bernie Mac is a star, and then Taj Mahal, who is Taj Mahal, who's the younger brother of Tia and Tamara. Who do we have for star power?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was Smart Guy.
Yeah,
Oh
But I still
my.
know. I still know. But I just as soon as you said since it's his little brother,
yeah.
it just clicked in mind what it was. But I still never watched the episode. Anyway,
You know who he was? We didn't watch an episode. How you know who he is and
Huh?
who he is? And
Exactly.
he wasn't in any other thing. So you had to watch
his
Smart
little
Guy.
brother.
Yeah, but like he wasn't on the show. He had his own show, so you had to see it. I'm sure you've seen at least 10 seconds of Smart Guy
Nah,
by accident. You
doesn't
know.
ring a
See,
bell.
you're
I
lying.
know.
You're lying.
I
Doesn't
know.
ring a bell. Bernie Mac, star power.
Yeah, I'm going with Bernie.
Rest his-
I
rest his
don't-
soul.
I'm going with Bernie.
Rest
Yeah.
his
It's
soul.
Bernie Mac.
Rest his soul.
I don't think nothing else needs to be said about that, to be honest.
There's no capable argument.
Supporting cast? What you choosing?
I'm like really trying for the sake of argument picking Taj, and I cannot.
You can't.
I got Bernie, King of Comedy, and in his show. I mean, he was really himself in the show, and I think that's really what makes it.
Yeah.
He didn't have to act like anybody else. Like Damon Wayans was the father; he had to be Michael. But Bernie Mac was himself. And if you remember, like his skit off of Kings of Comedy, he was dealing with his sister's kids.
Mm-hmm.
What's the show about?
It's sister's kids.
So I think it was real. I can appreciate that.
But for the
I
sake of
got Bernie Mac.
argument for Taj,
Yeah,
he did create a little bit of positiveness with
right.
being
Right.
a little kid.
Who was a genius, by the way. Like
Exactly.
Taj, like Smart Guy. He was a smart kid. He was a genius, and they still had some episodes where it was like a real serious matter.
Mhm.
A lot of it was dealing with his brother. I think the brother had like a drug incident or something like that needed to be addressed. And again, I'm always for positive families, but the dad was involved. You talk about a single dad,
Mhm.
handling the home. Like that's something to take note of. So I can appreciate Smart Guy for what it is. Definitely not bigger than Bernie Mac.
No, not at all.
But
Shit.
Taj Mahal just playing a young black kid who's intelligent, who's smart, like cleverly cheesy, like you know what I'm saying. So
Super cheesy.
I didn't mind.
No,
I didn't mind.
do cheesy at all.
All right, so we have the Bernie Mac show. What about supporting cast? Supporting cast is Kalita Smith, who was Bernie Mac's wife, Vanessa, who's Nessa, as Bernie Mac would say, and then there's Jordan, facing Jason Weaver, Omar Gooding, and Essence Atkins, who was the sister. Jason was the brother, and Omar was Jason's friend who kept trying to get at the sister, Essence.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac.
You got
supporting cast.
why?
Because it was so hilarious. That was hilarious. They were hilarious.
Were they
characters.
hilarious, or was
Yeah.
Bernie Mac hilarious?
No, they all were. Everything. The way
What
he
did Nessa
described
do that was
the
funny?
way he described the characters and they played it out it was hilarious. The whole family's hilarious.
I think Bernie Mac's interactions with them were hilarious, but them by themselves,
It was
maybe
more-
Jordan,
it
maybe
was more-
Jordan was
That's why
funny.
it's a supporting cast. Like they're supporting Bernie Mac, and like that just enhances everything altogether. Supporting cast helped Bernie Mac mesh that show together.
I don't think so,
I
brother.
just think
Oh, can you replace those three with anybody
Yes.
else?
Yeah,
yes,
you
you
can.
can. And then Bernie Mac will still be himself.
Kalita Smith, like
With-
you could have had any type. He could have had any wife.
You could pick any type of kids to play on that
Yeah.
show, and Bernie
We-
Mac would still be.
We can debate that.
Baby girl could have been the same girl that's off of Damon Wayans' My Wife and Kids show. For all I know, I don't even know her.
I feel
Yeah.
like because it was more serious with them on the
Well,
show.
it's my pick, so I'm going with Bernie Mac. Thank you.
Okay.
Nice way to try to persuade me, but negative.
Nessa in and of herself wasn't a strong character. Jordan maybe,
Jordan was
maybe, because
something
Jordan
wrong with him
was
when it-
mischievous, and so I like Jordan.
He had too much energy for
But-
me. He's just
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
for supporting cast.
right.
I might have to go with Smart Guy.
Yeah,
I'm going with Smart Guy because of Omar Gooding and Essence Atkins. It's just
yeah.
they had better roles around them. And then it
What
was
did they-
and
what-
it was people that Taj was looking up to on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know what you're saying because I never seen the show.
I'm explaining it.
How do you
What-
argue against
what-
a show you never seen?
Exactly.
That's why I'm asking. I'm challenging you
Yeah.
guys. What significance? What were their roles? What was so significant about their roles?
Essence was the sister. Jason was the brother. Omar was the best friend of Jason, who always had a crush on Essence.
And then
I wish we had the character's name too.
Jason was the one that was always soothing
Mhm.
Smart Guy after
Yeah.
with stuff. And then because he was wasn't he in high school?
Yeah.
He was in high school, so he was kind of coaching him
Mm-hmm.
and making sure he was good at the end of the day. Then you have the older sister that was there to walk him through certain situations,
Right.
and the father was there. It was more of a role around him than
Yeah.
Kalita Smith being the wife that's always on Bernie Mac's ass, and then you just have the kids. It's Bernie Mac made the whole entire
You're right.
thing gluty.
Yeah.
He made it stick.
And I think that's the argument. So Bernie Mac being the star that he is, like it trickles down to the supporting cast. The supporting cast helped TJ be the star of the show. And I think that's why I'm going with supporting cast. I'm going with the Smart Guy, especially since Essence Atkins is gorgeous. I'm going to have that Skeeter criteria. I am picking the Smart Guy. Also, Omar Gooding, Cuba Gooding's brother.
Baby boy.
That's a name. Shout out to him.
Baby
But
boy.
also, we didn't mention the dad in here, but the dad had a really powerful like role. Just like I said before, being a single dad, holding down a family. Remember, they had a house, garage. I mean, they were living well. And then they're always trying to put the dad on to like dates and stuff like that. But his first priority were his kids. And so I can appreciate that. Dad taking in 3 kids. One's a genius. One's a little bit of a mess up. And then, baby girl. So I got Smart Guy for supporting cast.
I got Smart Guy.
Other than Jordan for Bernie Mac, everybody else pretty much replaceable without problem. So, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. Sorry. So we're moving on to guest appearances here. Again, let me just list it for our audience. Bernie Mac, Angela Bassett, Matt Damon, Chelsea Handler, Snoop Dogg, JoJo, Serena Williams, Billy Crystal, Don Cheadle, Ashton Kutcher, Ice Cube, Chris Rock, who we decided isn't funny. Get over it, y'all. Get over it. Ellen DeGeneres, Anthony Anderson, Niecy Nash, Janet Hubbard, Carlos Mencia, Omarion, Tommy Davidson, Shaq, Wesley Snipes. I'm about to say Wellesley. Paula Abdul, Hugh Hefner. What? I must have read over that. Monique, Charles Bailey, Steve Austin. Facing the Smart Guy, who had Kyla Pratt, Taraji P. Henson, Christina Milian, Gabrielle Union, Marcus Houston, Kelly Rowland, and then Tia Mowry. Believe me, guys, we try to find more. Like, that's it.
We tried.
That's it. That is
It's a landslide.
This is a headshot.
Mm.
This is
Bernie Mac.
doesn't need to be spoken about.
That shit
be honest
hefty.
with you. It's just Bernie Mac.
That
But
list
again,
is
remember,
hefty.
because you stay steady talking about, like, quality over quantity. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Well, just reading off of some of these names that was associated with
Yeah.
Bernie Mac, it would the quality of these characters on the show easily like one or two guest appearances could
Yeah.
easily like
Trump, all of that.
can stomp all that shit to the ground.
Yeah.
And plus, these people actually, you got to remember in his shows, he has these segments where he sits with these people
Yeah.
and they talk.
And I felt like they were relatively in character too. Like they never were somebody else. They were
Exactly.
the characters that they had.
Exactly. Everybody played
I mean,
themselves on there too.
I mean, they have really heavy hitters for Bernie Mac. Angela Bassett. I mean, what? She did Malcolm. She was Malcolm X's wife. She did. She did a lot. I mean,
She did
she's-
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. She's really played in iconic movie roles. Matt Damon. Yeah. Chelsea Handler. Serena Williams. I mean, who doesn't get enough credit for
Goat.
really. She is the GOAT of tennis. By the way,
Goat.
she moved on to the round of 16. She could be playing the 15-year-old Coco.
She's doing the double.
Billy-
her sister, right?
Huh?
She beat Venus.
Yeah, she beat
the
Venus.
15-year-old beat
Yeah.
Venus.
Yep.
Billy Crystal, who is an underrated comedian. He's one of
Yeah,
those
he's
like
funny.
goats.
You got
too.
Ellen under there, like
Yeah, Ellen DeGeneres was on there. That's
Ellen
when she had the
DeGeneres,
long
who
hair.
is a superstar now.
Paula Abdul.
Mhm.
Paula Abdul. Yeah,
I fuck with Paulo.
yeah. I mean, Shaq again.
What's his
Steve
name?
Austin.
That's supposed to be
number
Charles
one.
Barkley. My bad.
You get a wrestler on
Yeah.
the show,
But you
that's-
know what?
That's next level.
You know what? I don't know how I feel about this Hugh Hefner thing.
Why?
I don't know, because I don't know. We talk about R. Kelly dealing with underage women. Hugh Hefner has been 60 for
Hey, wait.
80
wait
plus years
Two different
dealing
types
with
of things
barely
you're dealing with
legal
right now.
women.
He's not alive to defend
I
himself.
don't know how I
He's
feel
not allowed
about
to defend
Hugh
himself.
Hefner.
Listen,
We
man,
killed R. Kelly. I just want the same energy for
but
Hugh
there's
Hefner.
reasons as to
He's-
why we're killing.
because
He's
we
not-
couldn't find tape.
our
He's not alive for Hugh.
Kelly.
We're
was not
getting
alive.
we're getting off topic. That would be a different subject for a different podcast. But I think off that alone, now I'm just going smart guy. I want to keep the same energy. I'm going smart guy for supporting cast. Kelly Rowland, phenomenal. She's underrated. Gabrielle Union, great. Taraji P. Henson, we mentioned her and her accomplishments. For her to be in these shows early on in her career, it just really shows how much work she's put in. So yeah, I'm going with smart guy now.
For guest
Because of-
appearances?
I'm going with smart
Because
guy
of
now.
Hugh Hef is in the other one.
Didn't you take out what's his
I
name
took out
because of
Trump.
Donald Trump?
Yeah, I did.
I just want to keep the same energy.
I
That's
sure
how I
did.
feel. Personally, I just want to keep the same energy.
Oh, I just wanted to reassure. That what you're doing?
That's what I'm doing. So,
Smart guy for guest appearances because of
Listen,
Taraji P.
as
Henson?
little
No,
as it is,
'cause
I
of
mean,
Hugh
that's the
Hef.
argument that I'm making.
So if we take out Hugh Hef,
Yeah. Then I'm definitely, I'd be more inclined to go with Bernie Mac.
I like the energy.
I'm saying solely because of Hugh Hefner, I'm going with smart guy. It's not the best argument, but it's what I got, and it's what I'm going with.
and Hugh Hefner because of what again?
I just feel like he hasn't been treated the same way as some of our black entertainers who may have had the same situation. So,
He got off the hook, but he's not allowed to defend himself.
I guess. You know what? Hey,
Yeah.
hey, it's
To
a
each
free
his own.
country. It's
To
a
each
free
his own.
country. Got to do, make your own. Yeah.
listen, Charles
Uh-huh.
Barkley's like low key my favorite player ever. So it hurts to go against him, but yeah.
Chuck, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I'm going with guest appearances for Bernie Mac.
Yeah, there we go.
2-1.
2-1. Actually, I have 2-1.
Oh,
smart
my
guy.
bad.
Yeah,
3-0.
yeah. So I have smart guy 2-1.
I got Bernie
Don't I?
Mac.
Yeah,
2-1.
supporting cast and guest appearances. I'm going smart guy.
Bernie Mac with the Swizzy.
Okay. Well, those are our arguments.
Yes,
Again,
those are arguments.
get out there, vote. IG.
This Hugh Hefner thing,
You have to look it up a little bit.
We
Look.
got to revisit this conversation.
And listen, audience, y'all go look it up too. And then when y'all come to my side, make sure y'all, represent and vote for my side. So, yeah, that's what I'm going with. So
And
those
that
are our
can-
rounds.
That concludes the round of Bernie Mac versus Smart Guy. What was the
That's it for
theme
round
song?
2, right?
Smart Guy.
Smart
I definitely got Bernie Mac.
guy, Smart guy. What was the Bernie Mac show?
Okay, wait,
What was the Bernie Mac show?
Wasn't no theme.
And he laughed. Like, what was the Bernie Mac show theme song?
Defending the theme song.
I'm saying, like, you said what it is, and I told you what it was. What was the Bernie Mac
You
show?
know that shit from word
What?
for
No,
word.
you're not answering my question. What was the Bernie Mac show theme song?
Sing the whole
Oh
song
yeah,
right there.
that's like it. That's it for Bernie Mac. Is it not?
Whatever, man.
How come no one knows the Bernie Mac show?
Listen, I didn't know you knew all the words to Smart
But
Guy.
what's the Bernie Mac show? What's
I
the
don't
theme
know.
song?
Why you yelling at me?
Because I need to. Don't kill Smart Guy's theme song. You don't know Bernie Mac's. Listen, we're done. Listen, this is Ox Life. Get out.
Get out
Get
and
out.
vote.
Get out and vote. Ox Life Podcast is the IG page. OXG Chains. There goes our timer. OXG Chains, Cederico, Uncle Keys. Follow us. Give us feedback. Also, our email, oxlife333@gmail.com. If there's a subject matter that you want answered or something that you want us to talk about, let us know. We're reachable. So just let us know what you want to see, what content is entertaining to you, and we're going to try to do our best to provide that to you. So
Hit us
Yeah.
up.
Ox
More
Life
coming soon,
signing-
Jer.
Adios.
signing off.